Hi everyone, welcome back to Chris Does Crypto, all the way from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, as Nick and myself have decided to leave Dubai for a little period of time whilst it's like 50 odd degrees and go see some other parts of the world. So we're going to do a walk and talk, which is a little bit different for me. We're at some botanical gardens with the family, and I thought I'd just take a moment to record a video. Now there's a lot to talk about. We've got Cardano expected to resurge to the upside, breaking 43 cent. There's an awful lot going on when it comes to Cardano ADA, the big hard fork and all that wonderful stuff. But not only that, there's been a massive surge in whale activity for Cardano ADA, and I really want to talk through this because 1,218% surge in whale activity when it comes to purchasing Cardano ADA. What do we expect next? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But not only that, the German government have completed selling off all of their Bitcoin, and this is potentially huge for Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoin market. I'm expecting a move on up now that there's less selling pressure from the German government. So lots to dig into on this walk and talk. I don't normally do walk and talks, but I mean, it's beautiful weather here in Malaysia, so I thought it would be great to do a video like this. Let's go and dig into all of the latest news. So it's a little bit different than the UK. One, it's not raining, it's not wet, it's not Nick either, but yeah, look, it's 32 degrees here in Malaysia, and we're going to do lots of different types of content, particularly when we go, we're going to Paris in a few days time. We're also going to be in Thailand after that. So there's an awful lot of different styles of walk and talks to be expected, right? But look, let's take a look at what we expect for Cardano ADA and what should happen next. For me, we are expecting August to be a really positive month for altcoins and Bitcoin, particularly now that Germany have sold off all of their Bitcoin. And don't get me wrong, the US still have some. These are all risks that I called out maybe 20 or so months ago. So the channel's done really well, and I say the channel, we've done really well on the channel, keeping everybody up to date and giving people ideas of what the risks are when it comes to the crypto space. So look, I want to talk about the fact that Cardano is expected to have a tremendous month for the month of August, but what's the rationale, the reasons why this is likely to happen? For me, whenever we've seen an upgrade for Cardano, historically, we've always seen some price discovery, not just a little bit, an awful lot. And the whales know this, and that brings me on to the next piece of news that I've seen, a surge in whale activity on Cardano ADA. It's all in the headlines when I woke up this morning. And look, I think that we need to take note because this isn't small. It's 1,218% resurgence in whale activity for Cardano ADA. So what next for Cardano ADA? For me, experts have been saying to expect a move on up in August. And this is in line with all my personal expectations and what we've been sharing with you here on Chris Does Crypto and Cheeky Crypto. Don't forget to join the free Discord, link in the description of the video. Smash the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any more content. But look, I'm expecting price discovery followed by a Fed pivot in September and a crash in stocks and crypto. This might not actually happen, but it's the final prediction for, I guess, the last 12 or so months that hasn't come to fruition yet. We're in Q3, which is where we expected a crash in stocks and crypto. I think we've had an element of a crash, so I don't feel like even if the Fed pivot doesn't happen in September, I still feel like we've been very accurate in our calls. But you can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But look, expect a big move on up in the crypto space for altcoins and Bitcoin as well, now that Germany have finished selling their Bitcoin and the upgrade for Cardano ADA is upon us now, the Chang hard fork. We are seeing activity with the likes of DEXs starting to upgrade and be able to do partial transactions and all sorts of different things. And this is really important. for me, it's great to see these sorts of upgrades happening in the Cardano ecosystem. But not only that, you've got some fantastic projects building on Cardano that are set to, really explode going into the next bull run. So look, onwards and upwards, followed by a crash when the Fed pivot. And look, the money printer will come on. This isn't all bad news, right? It's what we need. There's a real lack of liquidity in the market. We're at that point in the market now that Nick and myself were talking about back, I don't know, 20 or so months ago, maybe 2 years ago, talking about people struggling to pay their bills, struggling to keep the lights on, struggling to feed their families. We're at that point now where there is a real lack of liquidity. We're so close to that Fed pivot as predicted for Q3 2024. But let's move on. So one of the reasons that people should be really bullish on Cardano, according to Charles Hoskinson, is the fact that they're about to hand over $13 billion worth of ADA to the community. Why are they doing this, and what is this all about? Well, it's all about the governance. You're going to have governance. The community are going to be able to vote on things like marketing, partnerships, development activities, priorities of those developments as well. So look, I'm I guess on the fence on what we should expect when it comes to the governance, when it comes to these protocols in crypto, because I haven't had the greatest experience. I haven't witnessed the best things. Take a look at Polkadot. They've spent an obscene amount of the funds on marketing, and they really haven't seen any price discovery or benefit from that, in my opinion. So look, there is risks with governance, and I hope that the community take on board what I'm saying, because it could be the downfall of Cardano when it comes to decisions that are made. I question whether the community is in a position where they're, I guess, got the experience and understand what it is that they're doing in order to vote correctly. And there will be people that manipulate and abuse these systems. We've seen it with Polkadot, we've seen it with Harmony One, we've seen it with many other blockchains. So it's something that we need to be, I guess, aware of. I'd have the concerns, I would air them, but if done right and done well, it could flourish as an ecosystem. We've seen the negatives when it comes to poor governance. We've seen companies move slow, eventually going bankrupt in the real world, not in the blockchain space so much, but just real world businesses that are lacking the ability to compete, just purely on the basis that their governance structure is just too slow, it's too clunky. So there are efficiencies to be made. It's not all negative, but look, I think that's a lot of funds to be in the control of a community that lack experience in running businesses. There's a lot of degens and people that are really just here to make money, that aren't really thinking about the long-term future of any project in this crypto space. So a big concern for me. So the last time we saw a Cardano hard fork, the price rallied over 16,000%, seeing Cardano ADA achieve over 3.5 cents per coin. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below on what your price prediction is for Cardano, and do you think that Cardano ADA could achieve a new all-time high going into August for this upgrade? Really interested to get your views and opinions in the comments below. Look, there's an awful lot going on in the crypto space. I think that there's a fantastic opportunity to see a phenomenal rally to the upside in the month of August before a Fed pivot and crash in crypto. But look, really interested to get your views and opinions, so do let me know in the comments below, and let me know, what do you think of Malaysia, and do you want me to continue doing these styles of videos on the channel? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.